3 decades after the Falklands War, Argentinian veterans are still waiting for justice. Pablo de Benedetti is one. When he was 19 years old, he was shipped over to the islands to fight in the conflict, where he experienced the horrors of war, not from the British, but rather from his own superiors.
The
torture I endured was I was forced into trenches where we had to sleep. Many filled up with water. We were there in the trenches full of water up to our waists. We also had to run, hit the ground and do leapfrog next to the minefields we'd laid. Argentinian soldiers lacked military training and many were illiterate. They had to find their own food as officers had locked up supplies. They didn't give us food. The officers used it for themselves, and they said they kept the food for the last days of combat. After losing the war, they were also treated differently from what they expected. When we returned, they called us the crazy ones. They said we were in charge, and we were the reason we lost the war. For this reason, Benedetti decided to take his case to court, although he was under pressure from the army. Over a year ago, the veteran received a threatening phone call from one of his superiors, recommending him to look after his health. What is needed regarding the Falklands War is justice. We are not all the same. A person who tortures is not the same as one who doesn't. The number of lawsuits now numbers over 100 and involves some 80 commissioned and non-commissioned officers. Although a number of courts have ruled in favour of veterans, no officer has been sentenced so far.